Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm finally getting around to doing what I've been procrastinating for so long, is building that paint booth. Well, the easy part of all of this is going to be building the paint booth frame itself. We're going to do that with some tube steel and some angle that I got, and we'll get more into the difficult part when we start having to deal with cutting a hole in the wall and doing the HVAC portion of this. Anyway, hopefully you enjoy the build. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is cut our material to length. I'm going to need 6 pieces for full height, which is going to be 7 feet. So I'll cut those first. It's always smart to cut your long pieces first so you don't get caught having to splice things back together.
Since the chop saw leaves a big burr, we'll grind that off with our grinder. Now that we have all our pieces cut to length and deburred, we'll lay them out on the floor here and square them up and tack them together. It's really important to make sure that you get it very square right from the beginning so you don't fight problems throughout the course of the project. So double and triple checking your measurements at this stage is very important. It's also important to continually check and recheck your square, as when you weld things together it tends to pull or warp from the heat. I will typically go through and spot tack 1 tack in each corner. Then I'll come back, re-verify square, and lock the corners together with 2 or 3 more tacks. With this one complete, we'll just do it one more time and then we can start welding out. We'll need to grind the welds flush in the areas that we're going to have connecting steel. Now I'm going to clamp on a couple of tabs to help hold the pieces together while I assemble the 2 frames. Again, I'll put a couple of spot tacks in the corners to hold things together. Now we got one end secure, we can go ahead and tack in the other side. With both sides tacked together, now we can go through and verify our measurements, make sure everything's nice and square, and then we can lock it in with a few extra tacks. With the top side secure, we can start working on getting the bottom pieces put in. Again, we'll want to put a spot tack on there, and then we're going to square up that end frame and make sure it's good and square before we lock it together. Now that we have one end squared and locked together, we'll go ahead and work on fitting in the bottom piece and squaring up the other end. Now that we have the frame basically roughed in and squared up, we'll begin installing the pieces for our subwall that will hold our filter bank. Again, I'm clamping on a couple of angle irons to use as a tab to hold my piece in place while I get the elevation correct and tacked together. With the subwall complete and tacked in, I can begin installing the pieces that will support the fan on the top of the booth. I'll now begin installing a midpoint nailer for the hardboard that we're going to be installing on the sides of the booth. Now that we're done tacking all the tube steel together, we can weld it all out. We just have to go through and weld things out where we can, roll it, weld some more, roll it, and weld some more.
So I got all the angle cut to length that we're going to need for our filter bank. All we got to do now is get the cokes done, and then we can start tacking it all together. So what I want to do is remove this little notch. We're going to take a cut across there, and we're going to cut across here and remove that little section, so when we fit the pieces together, it'll make a nice corner. So with that notch cut out, that's going to allow that angle to fit in there just like that. We have a nice tight fit on that corner.
Now we can take all the pieces that we just got done cutting and coping, and we'll fit them together and square them up to make our filter bank. Again, making sure everything's nice and square is really, really important, especially in this area where we're going to be installing our filters. We're going to definitely want it to be nice and square so the filters fit properly. I'm now installing two pieces of angle back to back. I'll clamp them together and weld them out. This will be the separator between the two banks of filters. The reason I'm going back to back is that way it has a ledge to sit on both sides.
Now that we have our filter bank all tacked together, we can throw the filters in there just to make sure they're going to fit. Looks like that's going to work pretty good. We'll go ahead and get this part welded out. Now we have to mount this filter bank frame into our paint booth frame.
In addition to the filter bank frame, I'm also going to be adding nailers on either side of the frame for our hardboard to mount to, so we can get everything sealed up around the filter bank.
Well, we got another part done. Looks like we're ready to do a little more welding. I decided to break this video up into a couple of parts. There's just so much footage and I don't want to cut too much of it out. We just finished building the paint booth frame and we're ready to start putting on the hardboard and doing the lighting, electrical, and HVAC. So stay tuned. It won't be long before that video's out, but until then, I hope you enjoyed this first part one of building the paint booth. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.